Mayel.
I think that was Le Tigre, actually.
Okay.
All right, fight fans, here we go. Now in the cage, 3 rounds of mixed martial arts in the lightweight division. This bout is sponsored in part by Hybrid Boost. Introducing our referee in charge of this bout, Jonathan Romero. And now, introducing to you first on my right, fighting out of the red corner. He is wearing black trunks trimmed in blue and red. He is training out of 10th Planet Burbank and Fight Science LA by way of Van Nuys, California. He weighed in 165 pounds. His record, 1 win, 1 loss, with that win coming by way of stoppage. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Arsalan, the Afghan Tornado, Mayel. His opponent across the cage on my left, fighting out of the blue corner. He is wearing green trunks. He is training out of Tejo Kickboxing in Koreatown by way of Los Angeles. He weighed in 161 pounds. He is undefeated, 1 win with no losses. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Tim Strider Torre. All right, fans, here we go. 3 rounds of mixed martial arts in the lightweight division.
Certainly no shortage of theatrics out of the corner of Tim Torre up against Arsalan Mayel, wearing the tie-style shorts over the spandex. Fighter's going to touch gloves at the top of round 1.
A little bit of a misnomer. This is not a lightweight fight. It's at a catchweight, 165-pound bout.
Correct.
Arsalan Mayel looking to start off switching stances here. Tim Torre. Oh! Tim Torre got caught going high.
Yeah, Torre didn't like that and opted to rush in for a body clinch here. Mayel now with both fighters basically with the same over-under clinch. No advantage to either fighter in this scenario. Right here in front of us as they jockey for position.
Mayel trying his best to fight off the cage here.
And does get double underhooks. It's now Mayel with the advantage. I look for him to hip toss, and he does.
Beautiful, but Tim Strider, Torre immediately reverses position, steps over into mount.
Wow. Beautiful job of recovering here by Mayel, looking to get his base back and build a base to stand up, and does. He's got to watch his neck. He's in on a bulldog choke here. If Torre can connect his hands, he loses the position.
Old school headlock.
But he's going to give up his back. Mayel already has that left hook in. If Mayel can get his hips under him and drop that right hook in, and there he goes.
Mayel now looking to secure the back position of Tim Torre.
A critical error from Torre there, holding onto the head without an underhook, giving up his back, but it looks like he may pop out on top here. Oh, and now it's Mayel with a bulldog choke. But it's on the chin, and he loses it.
Mayel 1-1, has lost a fight by submission and won a fight by submission, so he lives by the sword, dies by the sword on the ground. He talked about his crisp striking, but he appears dead set on working from the mat here, now out of side control.
Interesting exchange of techniques here on the ground. Some unorthodox and some very clean. Mayel in on looking at, says lock up a Darce here from the bottom. If he had enough time, he may have a chance to finish. Beautiful setup from Mayel, showing some savvy here. Torre's going to have to be careful at the top of round 2, knowing now what Mayel's capable of.
You see the redness of the body of Torre from that big kick early on that Mayel landed in counter.
Yeah, that one stung. You could tell because Torre rushed in right away to initiate a body lock.
Tough round to score. It was a bunch of transitions. Jockeying for position, as you said, Kevin Widows, but I got to put you on the hot seat. They don't pay you for nothing. How do you score that round?
They don't pay me nothing either. For that round, I'd probably say it goes to Mayel. I think he landed the more significant strikes, ended up in the more dominant ground positions, and even at the end there when Torre was on top, he was stuck in a Darce from the bottom.
Arsalan Mayel, Tim Torre, round 2 action. Well-matched fights so far here at SparStar MMA. Into the second frame we go.
Torre far from out of this fight, though. No shortage of heart in this kid. Although he seems to be breathing a little heavier than Mayel. Mayel likes to launch that body kick. Ooh. Oh, big right hand. Torre in trouble
Mayel's
here.
timing is impeccable on those counters.
Torre seems to be somewhat fatigued and also just got cracked hard a couple times there.
Kevin, I got to ask you because it surprises me. Does it surprise you that Mayel's in on the body lock here? He's dominating on the feet, dominating with his striking. Wouldn't he just separate and go back to using what's been working for him?
I mean, you would think on paper that would make sense, but I think he also feels confident on the ground. So I think he's fine in his mind no matter where the fight goes. But you're right, he's using a lot of energy here to finish his takedown, but he gets it.
A note for some of you amateur fighters listening at home, as Kevin Widows pointed out, Mayel preferring to go with the full game plan here, showcasing all his skills instead of looking for that knockout.
Yeah, and Torre completely flat here, not showing any signs of knowing how to stand up from this. He might have, but although, is Mayel setting up a Darce maybe on the far side? I'm not sure what he's going for with his arm out of position like that.
Tim Torre breathing out of a wide open mouth here. As you pointed out, he started the second round breathing a little bit heavier than his opponent. He's certainly got to be breathing heavier than that now, carrying the weight of Arsalan Mayel.
And now it's Torre who's in on a single leg here. Let's see if he can do anything with it, but he might be caught in a guillotine. No, he escapes. Mayel about as cool as a cucumber to tell the referee there's something wrong with his glove.
Oh, whoa.
Wow, and Torre quits. Was he hurt? Was he tired? Was he both? I think maybe he's gassed. Mayel just too much for him. Waved him off mid-round. I don't think I've seen that before.
Surprising, off a break. Tim Torre decided the equipment malfunction was enough for him to find his way out of the fight, I guess, Kevin.
You know, it could be a number of things. I'm going to go out on a limb. I don't know, but it could be something. It could be like panic, anxiety. You know, sometimes when you get tired and there's a sudden stop to the action and you have a chance to come down from the adrenaline and assess what's going on, sometimes you can get overwhelmed by the moment. I'd like to know what exactly is going through the mind of Tim Torre, because he was very game. And to stop like that mid-fight is it's a shame. You know, but I'm sure he has his own best interest at heart, and so
he came to the cage as eager as a rattlesnake, but
right.
He's not walking out that confident.
Yeah, because even if you're tired, I mean, I've been tired in there. I've seen guys tired in there, and a lot of times what you'll do is more or less just quit without actually signaling that you're quitting. You know, like you'll fall if you get hit, and then you'll just kind of lay there, and the referee will see it. Mayel coming over here saying to remember his name. We certainly will.
Say something nice to me.
Anthony Calix in the building. Said to say something nice. It'll take me a few minutes to come up with something, but we'll come up with a compliment for you.
Ladies and gentlemen, at 1 minute 43 seconds of round number 2, referee in charge Jonathan Romero stops the contest. The fighter was unable to continue. Our winner by TKO, the blue corner, Tim Strider Torre.
Oh, they announced the wrong name. He announced
Arsalan, the Afghan Tornado, Mayel.